As Gama Buddha once said, let go over a cliff, die completely, and then come back to life. After that you cannot be deceived. These deep words speak of something powerful, the true meaning of releasing control and letting life move as it should. They tell us that real wisdom doesn't come from forcing things. It comes when we stop clinging to what we expect and instead trust the path ahead. Life doesn't always go how we plan, and when we stop trying to hold everything so tightly, that's when real peace begins to show up. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means flowing with life instead of fighting against it, even when it's hard or confusing. We gain true strength not by controlling everything, but by allowing things to unfold naturally, even when we don't know what's next. But how do we follow this ancient advice in today's busy world full of pressure and high hopes? In today's video, we'll explore 13 powerful Buddhist teachings that all share one message. Don't force life, just flow with it. From being mindful to learning how to accept, these principles help us live calmly, where peace doesn't come from struggle, but happens on its own. Right now, only a tiny number of you, just 1% to be exact, subscribed to the Storytales channel. But subscribing is only the first step. If you really want to help, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Principle 1. Non-attachment. Non-attachment is a basic idea in Buddhism. It tells us not to hold too tightly to specific results. It means we should avoid being stuck on people, things, or even what we expect to happen. But how can we live this way every day? And how can it help us? Let's say you're working hard on a big task at work. You stay late, put in effort, and hope to get a promotion. That hope, while natural, is actually a kind of attachment. It ties you to one outcome, getting that job. Non-attachment teaches us to care more about the effort we put in than the reward we expect. It means giving your best, but still accepting whatever result may come. Practicing non-attachment can really lighten your emotional load. When we stop gripping the future so tightly, we also stop carrying so much stress from trying to control things we can't. Life is full of surprises. Things don't always turn out how we plan. By letting go of the need to control, we make space for more meaningful experiences. This doesn't just help us feel more fulfilled, it often leads to outcomes that surprise us in wonderful ways. Non-attachment also strengthens our relationships. Think of a time when you hoped someone would behave a certain way, but they didn't. That hope was an attachment, and it might have caused disappointment. When we let go of those set expectations, we see others as they are, not as we wish them to be. That kind of acceptance helps us form deeper, more honest connections because we stop forcing our own wishes onto others. In terms of growing as a person, non-attachment sets us free. It gives us the courage to try new things without the fear of failing. When you're not too attached to getting it right the first time, you're more likely to step out of your comfort zone. And with that boldness comes personal discoveries and exciting new growth. Finally, non-attachment helps us enjoy the journey, not just chase the end. It invites us to find joy right now, in the present moment, instead of always waiting for the next achievement to make us feel complete. You can still plan and dream, but your happiness shouldn't depend only on getting to the goal. Living this way helps us breathe easier, love deeper, grow stronger, and enjoy what we have, not just what we want. It's one of the most powerful ways to live a balanced and peaceful life. Principle 2. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is another key idea in Buddhism, and it means fully being in the moment. It's about noticing your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judging any of them. This simple practice can bring big changes to our busy, often overwhelming lives. So, what does being mindful really look like? Imagine something as basic as drinking tea. Usually we might sip it while scrolling through our phones or thinking about what we need to do. But mindfulness asks us to just drink the tea, to really feel the warmth of the cup, smell the aroma, taste each sip, and watch the steam dance in the air. By doing this, we relax and find peace in that moment. Using mindfulness in daily life, especially during stress, can be a game changer. Let's say you're stuck in traffic. You could get annoyed, or you could pause and accept the moment. Maybe you feel tension in your shoulders or your hands are gripping the wheel too tight. Mindfulness helps you notice that and then release it. It's like giving your body and mind a deep breath. Mindfulness also changes how we connect with people. When we're really present in a conversation, we stop planning our reply and start truly listening. This leads to better, more caring interactions. People feel heard, and that matters. Health-wise, mindfulness helps in huge ways. It reduces stress, which lowers blood pressure and helps with sleep. It also helps manage anxiety and depression by breaking negative thought loops. When you notice these thoughts early, you can calm them before they grow too strong. Even everyday chores, like washing dishes or walking to catch a bus, can feel joyful when you're fully there in the moment. You start to feel more alive, more connected to the world around you. In the end, mindfulness gives us a quiet space to pause and just be. It helps us stop reacting out of habit and instead make thoughtful choices. By living mindfully, we not only feel better inside, we bring that peace into every relationship, every place, every day. Principle 3. Acceptance. Acceptance is another big idea in Buddhism. It means opening our hearts to life just as it is, without trying to bend it to our own wishes. It's about seeing where we are, how we feel, and who we are, without needing to change it all right away. And that can bring real peace. Think about nature, like a tree in the wind. The tree doesn't fight the breeze. It bends and sways. In the same way, acceptance means we go with life's changes, instead of fighting against them. Let's say you plan a beautiful picnic, but it starts pouring rain. Acceptance helps us smile through the shift, finding joy, even when things go off track. In real life, acceptance helps us deal with tough situations too. For example, maybe you didn't get the promotion you hoped for. You'll feel upset. That's natural. But if you don't accept it, you'll keep feeling stuck. Accepting what happened helps you move forward, maybe to grow in new ways or look for better chances. In our relationships, acceptance matters a lot. When we stop trying to change people and start accepting them, we argue less and understand more. Say you have a friend who's always late. If you accept it, you won't get annoyed every time. You'll plan better and stress less. Most importantly, acceptance helps us be kinder to ourselves. We can be so harsh on our own mistakes. But when we accept who we are, flaws and all, we speak to ourselves with more love and care. This kindness is key for our mental and emotional health. even physically, acceptance helps. Stress from fighting reality can lead to headaches or heart problems. But by accepting what is, we relax, and our health improves too. So acceptance isn't about giving up, it's about living in peace with the present moment. It helps us stop the struggle and open up to joy. When we practice acceptance, life becomes lighter, smoother, and more meaningful. Principle for patience. Patience is a major strength in Buddhism. It helps us stay calm inside and understand life better. It's about letting things happen in their own time, instead of pushing or rushing. It's like planting a seed. You water it and give it sunlight, but no matter how badly you want it to grow faster, it will bloom when it's ready. That's what patience is. Trusting the process and learning to enjoy it, not just the final result. In daily life, patience can completely change how we face problems or deal with others. In today's fast world, it's easy to lose your temper. Maybe your computer freezes, or traffic moves too slowly. But if you choose patience, you accept the delay without letting it ruin your mood. This small shift lowers stress and makes your day feel much better. In relationships, patience is a secret ingredient for peace. When we talk to others, quick reactions can lead to fights or misunderstandings. But if we pause, listen, and respond slowly, we understand each other better. Patience gives everyone space to feel seen and heard, and that builds trust and love. When it comes to improving yourself, patience is key. Learning something new, changing habits, or working toward big dreams takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. We need to keep going even when progress is slow. When we're patient, we don't give up easily. We stay steady and grow stronger. Patience also supports our mental well-being. It helps us calm that constant pressure to be somewhere else or be someone else. Instead, we relax into the now. This reduces worry and clears the mind, so we handle problems with more focus and care. And it helps us enjoy the present more fully. Instead of always looking forward to the weekend, the holiday, or the next big goal, we learn to enjoy what's happening right now, this meal, this walk, this moment. In Buddhism, patience isn't just waiting. It's strong, quiet endurance. It gives us inner power to walk through hard times with calm and confidence. By bringing patience into our lives, we discover more joy, more meaning, and a deeper love for the journey itself. Principle 5. Simplicity. Simplicity is deeply valued in Buddhism. It's about clearing away what you don't need, so you can focus on what truly matters. Simplicity invites us to let go of extra stuff, too many tasks and noisy thoughts, and live a calmer, more meaningful life. Picture your home filled with things you never use. That physical mess can overwhelm your mind too. By choosing simplicity, we remove what's unnecessary and make more space for peace and clarity. You can start with cleaning your living space. When your home is clean, your thoughts feel more peaceful too. But it's not just about stuff. Simplicity also means clearing your calendar and not saying yes to everything. Choose what aligns with your heart, not just what fills time. It also means doing one thing at a time. We live in a world that praises multitasking, but Zen wisdom reminds us that focusing on just one thing brings more joy and better results. Take eating, for example. Instead of watching TV while you eat, just focus on your food, the taste, texture, smell. This turns a normal meal into a moment of joy. Simplicity also helps us build closer relationships. When we simplify our lives, we have more time and energy for the people who matter. We can be fully present, listening, talking, and sharing, which makes our connections deeper and more fulfilling. It also helps us grow as people. Without distractions and clutter, we hear our own inner voice better. We get clear on what we love, what we value, and who we are. This leads to a life that feels more real and purposeful. Even your body benefits from a simpler life. Less stress, fewer demands, and a quieter mind can lead to lower anxiety and better heart health. Simplicity truly heals from the inside out. In the end, simplicity is about choosing less, so you can feel more. More peace, more joy, more meaning. It's not about having nothing. It's about having exactly what you need and letting go of the rest. This path leads to a richer, more beautiful life. Principle 6. Compassion. Compassion is one of the most important values in Buddhism. It's about caring deeply for others, feeling their pain and wanting to ease it. It not only helps the people around us, it also brings healing to our own hearts. Think of a time when someone was truly kind to you during a hard moment. Maybe you were sick, sad, or grieving, and their care felt like a warm light. In your darkness, now imagine offering that same care to someone else. When we show kindness, we make the world softer, for others and for ourselves. You don't need to do something huge. Compassion can be a simple act, listening without judging, helping an elder carry groceries, or sincerely saying thank you to someone. These small acts send waves of love through our communities, reminding people that they matter, and compassion heals the mind. When we think about others, our own worries feel smaller. It helps ease loneliness, fear, and sadness. Science even shows that compassion lights up the parts of our brain that make us feel joy and calm, reducing stress and lifting our mood. Compassion also teaches forgiveness, for others and for yourself. When we understand that everyone has their struggles, we stop being so quick to judge. We forgive more easily, and that frees us from heavy emotions. Compassion doesn't stop at people. It can shape how we treat animals, nature, and the world. It might inspire us to eat more kindly, live more sustainably, or give to causes that reduce suffering. And it's not just emotional. Compassion affects the body too. Studies show that kindness can lower blood pressure, reduce heart problems, and even help us live longer. Because a loving life is a peaceful life, and peace is powerful. In Buddhism, compassion is about remembering that we're all connected. When we act from a loving heart, we help others, and we help ourselves. It's a beautiful circle of kindness that makes life better for everyone. Principle 7. Insight. Insight is a deep truth in Buddhism. It's about seeing clearly into life, yourself, and how everything works. Insight grows through quiet reflection, especially meditation. When you sit still and notice your thoughts, you begin to see patterns. Maybe you always worry about the future, or keep replaying old mistakes in your mind. Through meditation, these habits become clear, and once you see them, you can begin to change. Let's say you react to stress by yelling, overreading, or shutting down. Insight helps you understand why, and slowly, you learn how to respond more calmly and wisely. Instead of forcing yourself to stop all at once, you work gently from the inside out, with care and patience. Insight also helps you loosen your grip on control. We often think there's only one path to success or happiness. But meditation shows us, life is flowing and full of paths. When we understand this, we stop fighting the current and start flowing with it. Insight connects you to the present moment. When you see that every feeling and situation is temporary, you start enjoying life as it happens, not always chasing what's next. And in your relationships, insight brings patience and care. You realize everyone has their struggles, just like you. That makes you more gentle, more forgiving, and more understanding. Even your body feels the shift. With less stress and more calm, your health improves. Lower blood pressure, stronger immune system, better sleep. Insight in Buddhism means seeing life with clear eyes and a calm heart. It frees you from the pressure to force and control, and helps you walk through life with lightness, clarity, and peace. Principle 8. Impermanence. Impermanence is a central principle in Buddhism that teaches the acceptance of change as an inherent part of life. Everything, our moments, feelings, and even who we are, is always changing. When we really understand this, we start living with more depth and less fear. Think about the seasons. Spring turns to summer, summer to fall, and then winter comes. Each season passes, and each has its own kind of beauty. They don't last, and that's what makes them special. Just like that, our lives move through stages: happy, hard, exciting, uncertain. When we accept that nothing stays the same, we begin to hold each moment with more care. In daily life, this means we don't get stuck on holding everything in place. Maybe you love your current job. That's great. But knowing that change could come helps you prepare, adapt, and grow. Or maybe a friendship shifts. Instead of clinging in fear, you learn to love while it lasts and let go with grace. Impermanence helps us worry less and love more. We stop fighting change and start flowing with it. This makes us stronger inside, more flexible, more peaceful. It also reminds us not to take anything or anyone for granted. Your loved ones, your health, your chances, none of it is promised forever. So speak your heart, take the chance, and live fully while you can. Even when life feels hard, impermanence offers hope, because no pain lasts forever. We can whisper to ourselves, "This too shall pass." And that reminder gives us strength to keep going. In personal growth, impermanence pushes us forward. It tells us we're never stuck, and change is always possible. No matter how low we feel, a new season will come. By accepting impermanence, we open up to peace, deep, lasting peace. It connects us with nature and life, where change is always happening. This truth lowers the struggle inside us and the stress that comes when we fight against change. When we stop denying that everything changes, we feel more peace and ease in life. This peace brings less stress, better sleep, and helps our heart stay healthy. Fighting change brings tension. Accepting it helps the mind and body calm down. In the end, accepting change helps us enjoy the moment more and notice how beautiful life really is. It also helps us let go of things with love when it's time to move on. When we follow this natural rhythm, we feel deep peace and real joy on this short path called life. Principle 9. Freedom from suffering. Freedom from suffering is a key teaching in Buddhism and comes from letting go of deep desires. This means most of our pain comes from holding too tightly to what we want and being afraid to lose it. When we release those strong wants, we start to feel more peace and less worry inside. We all have desires, they're part of life, like wanting things, love, success, or approval. But when we get too focused on them and don't get them, it can make us feel really bad. Letting go doesn't mean not wanting anything. It means not letting those wants control us. This helps us chase our goals calmly, whether we reach them or not. Imagine the peace of knowing you can still be happy, even if some dreams stay dreams. For example, you may want a job or a partner, and it's okay to try. But when your joy doesn't depend only on getting them, you feel stronger inside. This way, you don't feel broken if things don't go the way you hoped. Letting go like this helps you handle problems and tough times better every day. You become more balanced, whether it's a traffic jam or a heartbreak. It helps you focus on how you react instead of what's happening around you. This gives you more control over your feelings and keeps you steady inside. It also helps you live with more gratitude and presence. If you stop always chasing something new, you start seeing what's already good in your life. This simple shift brings more joy and deep satisfaction. You'll feel more thankful in the moment instead of longing for what's missing. Letting go of desire doesn't mean you stop trying or dreaming. It simply helps you move toward your goals in a peaceful, steady way. You'll feel fulfilled during the journey, not just when you arrive. This way of living brings healthy, long-term growth in both personal and work life. It saves you from stress and burnout that come from pushing yourself too hard. In love and friendships, letting go creates better relationships. When you don't demand people meet your every need, you start loving them for who they truly are. That kind of love is honest, real, and makes relationships stronger. Letting go also lowers stress, and stress affects the body in big ways. When we want something badly and don't get it, the stress can hurt our heart, gut, and immune system. But if we let go, the stress melts away, and the body stays stronger and healthier. Letting go helps you carry less emotional weight and feel more peace. You'll learn how to find joy from inside, not from things or people outside you. This gives you a deeper kind of peace that lasts and doesn't break easily. Principle 10: Inner Peace. Inner peace is a big part of Buddhist teaching. It says real peace comes from inside you. It doesn't depend on the world outside or on what's happening around you. Even if life changes, you can still stay calm and happy within yourself. Picture a calm pond deep in the woods. Even when the sky storms above, the pond stays still at the bottom. In the same way, inner peace means building a quiet place inside you that doesn't shake during chaos. It's about finding that safe center inside you that keeps you strong when life gets hard. To feel this kind of peace, you need to understand something important. Things outside you, like stuff, jobs, and relationships, always change. If your happiness depends on those things, your mood will go up and down too. So Buddhism teaches us to build peace inside, to grow things like mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance. These inner tools give you a kind of calm that doesn't break when life does. It helps you stay strong even when people, plans, or places shift. You can enjoy good things and still stay okay if they leave. You'll stop falling apart every time life changes suddenly. This inner strength lets you face hard moments with less fear and more clarity. One big way to build inner peace is through meditation. When you sit and breathe, you begin to hear your thoughts without reacting to them. You realize you are not your thoughts. You can watch them come and go without being pulled in. This awareness helps you make better choices instead of reacting with anger or fear. When you feel peace inside, your relationships also improve. You treat people with more kindness, patience, and calmness, even when they're upset. This creates more peace around you, not just in you. And inner peace brings real health benefits too. When you're not upset by every outside thing, stress in your body drops. That helps your heart, your blood pressure, your sleep, and even your mind. You feel stronger, lighter, and more alive. You also enjoy simple things more: a warm drink, a quiet walk, a soft breeze. You don't need big things to feel joy anymore. This kind of peace becomes your home, a place you carry inside you no matter where you go. You start living from the inside out, not the outside in. When you build this calm inside you, you not only help yourself, you help everyone around you too. 11. Gratitude. Gratitude is a deeply cherished principle in Buddhism, focusing on the practice of recognizing and appreciating what one has rather than fixating on what is missing or desired. This simple act of saying, "Thank you," it changes the way we see life. It's about seeing the blessings right in front of us instead of always chasing something more. Consider the act of waking up each morning. By simply expressing gratitude for another day of life, the chance to grow, to smile, to breathe, we begin our day with lightness in our heart. This small act, it shifts our focus from what we lack to the beauty of what we already hold. Incorporating gratitude into everyday life can truly change how happy we feel deep inside. For example, keeping a gratitude journal, just writing down a few things you're thankful for each day, it can lift your mood and help you see how rich your life already is. This habit helps you focus on the positive, even when your day feels tough. Gratitude also strengthens our relationships with others. When we show real appreciation for the people in our lives, whether for something kind they did or simply for being there, they feel seen, valued, and loved. This builds trust, warmth, and deeper bonds that support us through everything. Even in hard times, gratitude gives us strength. When life feels dark, being thankful for small things, like a warm bed, a kind word, or your own courage, can light the way forward. It doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means holding on to the good, even when life gets rough. Physically, gratitude has amazing benefits too. Studies show people who practice thankfulness sleep better, feel calmer, and have healthier hearts. Because when you're focused on what's good, your body relaxes, your stress goes down, and your heart feels safer. Gratitude also helps you love life's simple moments. A quiet cup of tea, a soft breeze, a shared laugh. When you see these as gifts, life feels fuller, richer, more meaningful. Ultimately, gratitude is about recognizing the fullness of life and embracing the present with open arms. It teaches us to see the beauty in the small things, to appreciate the generosity of others, and to remain hopeful during tough times. As a result, gratitude not only enriches our own lives but also makes us a source of positivity and joy for others, spreading a spirit of thankfulness through our communities. 12. Harmony with nature. Harmony with nature is a vital principle in Buddhism, emphasizing a deep connection and respectful coexistence with the natural world. This isn't just about loving nature, it's about living with it, feeling part of it, moving with its rhythm instead of fighting against it. This principle teaches that by aligning ourselves with the rhythms and cycles of nature, we can live more peacefully and sustainably, finding a profound sense of belonging and balance. Buddhism encourages us to observe and learn from nature, which follows the universe's rules with no effort or resistance. Think of trees. They grow toward the sun and let go of their leaves in winter. They don't resist change. They flow with it gently, wisely. Just like that, Zen teaches us to accept life's changes with grace, patience, and resilience. Living in harmony with nature means more than enjoying a walk in the woods. It means understanding that we depend on the earth, and she depends on us too. Simple acts like using less plastic, saving water, planting flowers, or respecting animals all show love for our planet. These choices say, "I see you, Earth, and I care." Spending time in nature is also a way to feel calm and clear. The beauty of a forest, the sound of a river, the smell of rain, all of this brings us into the now. Just walking, gardening, or sitting by a tree can heal our spirit. These moments are meditations in motion. Nature teaches us powerful truths like impermanence and connection. Just as a river keeps flowing, never stuck, or a leaf falls to feed the soil, the earth shows us that life is about cycles: change, growth, letting go, and renewal. When we embrace this truth, our fears fade and peace grows. Being close to nature is also good for our health. Studies say time in green spaces lowers stress, improves our mood, boosts energy, and makes our bodies feel stronger. It's not just the fresh air, it's the feeling of being part of something bigger, something wise and alive. On a larger level, living in harmony with nature creates responsibility. It reminds us our choices matter. The foods we eat, the way we treat animals, the way we vote, it all affects our planet and future generations. This isn't just kindness, it's survival, wisdom, and love in action. Harmony with nature is about more than enjoying the beauty of the natural world. It's about recognizing our place within it and acting with awareness and respect. By embodying this principle, we not only enhance our own lives but also contribute to the health and sustainability of our environment, living in true harmony with the earth. 13. The Middle Way. The middle way is a key idea in Buddhism. It teaches us to live with balance, not going to any extreme. This doesn't mean being average or giving up, but finding a steady path between too much and too little. Think of walking along a narrow mountain trail. If you go too far to one side, you might fall. That's what life is like when we lean too much in one direction. The middle way shows us how to walk carefully between these extremes. In daily habits, this means not eating too much or starving yourself, not resting all day, but also not overworking. It's about finding a healthy routine that keeps your body and mind happy and strong. Emotionally, the middle way helps us too. Instead of hiding your feelings or letting them explode, you learn to feel them, then choose how to act with calmness and care. For example, when you're angry, instead of yelling or pretending you're fine, you recognize your anger and respond in a thoughtful way. This principle also helps with making decisions. Sometimes we feel we must pick one extreme or the other, but the middle way reminds us there's often a third, more balanced choice. Like at work, where you don't have to choose between wild change or no change at all, you can mix new ideas with experience and find a smart solution. When it comes to goals, This path encourages us to work hard, but not so hard that we forget to rest. It also stops us from giving up too easily. It's about moving forward with energy, but not burning out. Even in relationships, the middle way helps. It teaches us to take care of ourselves while also caring for others, not always giving in, but not always demanding either. This creates fairness, kindness, and mutual respect. Physically, following this path leads to better health. If you exercise too much, you get tired or hurt. If you don't move at all, you lose strength. But with balance, your body stays healthy and strong. The middle way is all about wisdom. It helps us choose calmly, adjust with change, and stay steady through life's ups and downs. By walking this path, we live with more peace, happiness, and clarity every day. As we finish our journey through these 13 powerful Buddhist principles, we've learned how to live with calm, balance, and deeper meaning. Each one, from letting go to the middle way, can bring more peace to your life and to those around you. If any of these teachings touched your heart today, take one, just one. Try it in your daily life. Whether it's practicing mindfulness with your morning tea or ending your day with gratitude, every small step brings you closer to a more peaceful, joyful life. That's where you come in, my friends. I'm inviting each one of you to join the Wisdom Directions community and help us grow even more. When you click that subscribe button below, you become part of a movement of people just like you, ready to live with intention, purpose, and inner peace. Let's rise together and help story tales rise higher than ever before.